What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have some live trades coming up for you. This is where I record my trading session for the day and then upload it. Haven't done one of these in a while, so I do apologize for that. I hope you guys enjoy what we have coming up. Ended up finishing the day about 800 green, so you'll pretty much see all that coming up here in this video. Hope you guys like it. Hope you learned something new, and thanks again for the support.
I tried to. They didn't give me the fill before that candle started to drop. So added in 25 shares. It's really not a lot. FREQ coming across the scanner there briefly. All right, so I'm into a total of 100 shares short on DLPN now. It's not a big position, but the range on this is pretty big. So if we get a nice snap, I might be able to make about $100 in the trade. BNTC it's holding okay, hasn't sold off. It's still kind of grinding up right now in a couple candles. So still keeping an eye on BNTC, but no position. So I still have that short on. I'm like, are we really meant to break out in DLPN? So added some more shares short on the DLPN. Added another 75 shares, so not a ton. Now in 200 shares short. Probably going to give it up to that, what mark is that? $14, I think. 1250, yeah, about 1250. I don't want it to go through 1250. I think that's kind of where I'll give it up to or about. Well, BNTC just got hit on a pretty big candle on the downside. FREQ's kind of going down. TKAT is holding just below the regression trend, so traders are looking for a breakout through the regression trend, and I'm hoping that TKAT is not giving sympathy to DLPN, because if TKAT goes up and there is true sympathy, then that would help DLPN go up, and we're currently in a short on DLPN. So TKAT just broke up through regression trend there, and simultaneously DLPN is now going up. There's a sharp pullback on DLPN that puts us almost to break even on that trade. Yeah, based on where trend's at, now it really only gives us, we only go green if we go down to trend at 1096 or break through trend at 1096. Through the trend at 1096 will actually give you a good payout. Going just to it and holding will probably put us in the green, $20-30. This might not do what we wanted to do. We'll see. There is definitely some sympathy going on between TKAT and DLPN right now. All right, so closed out of, no, I didn't, because yeah, that's right. See, I'm about to close out on DLPN here, I think. All right, so close DLPN. Like I said, I think that's going to break our 1250, or it's not worth me risking it going through 1250. But yeah, just pretty much a pain. Didn't do anything fun for us. And, it could still come down at some point, but it's just kind of stair-stepping now. We did our rollover move here, failed to break down. That's a second test of 1250. We still didn't break out. That would be really frustrating if it comes down now, too. But anyways, losing trade pretty much set me back to break even on the day, unfortunately. So added back in short DLPN, I think we're going to go one more leg down on this. If I'm correct, then I should probably net, maybe take back the loss that was acquired on DLPN as possible. Because we're at 1122, we would probably go for a low a day test, which is at 1001. So maybe $1 down from where we're at. So taking a little bit off along the way with DLPN. Still have 100 shares on, so hopefully we can get 100 shares down to at least the 1001 area would be nice. GIGM just came across the scanner, GIGM. YVR just unhalted, so I'm going to move YVR on my screen and take off DLPN. I'm kind of liking the way that YVR is holding up so far. Added 100, 200 shares of YVR, but they gave me kind of a garbage fill. Added another 100 shares long. Ideally, we would look for this to like hold and then head back up to say 727. Added another 100 onto YVR, so in 500 long. Yeah, I mean, it's still, yeah, this pullback's a little heavier than I would like. Yeah, it looks like we're down on, sorry, I know DLPN went against us, which really sucks. Is it even halted? It could be halted too. It might be, I'm not paying attention. No, it's not. No, now it's halted. So we're caught in a halt with our short on DLPN, unfortunately. YVR starting to go green a bit. Good move from YVR. So closing some of YVR, close the majority of YVR because we're getting towards that 720s mark. All right, so close most of YVR, only holding 125 long. So that helped because we recovered the loss that we acquired from DLPN. So we're really at the same starting point as we were originally today. The only downside is we still have 100 shares short DLPN. So as soon as that opens, if that pushes up a point, then we'll lose on that. So closed out of YVR. Was an okay trade. Really, just if I didn't even touch DLPN today, they would be really a lot better. But it's all good. BBIG is also hitting the scanner right now, so I'm gonna take a peek at that. Well, that's awesome. This is about to get halted, and that's kind of what I was talking about. So put out an order to get filled 1,000 shares. So added back in 1,000 here. I'm basically looking to squeeze out the shorts on this move. I might be wrong and basically give the trade back. So it's definitely possible. I don't know, peeps. I don't know if I got this one. Okay, maybe. Come on. It was close. Yeah, if we could keep this red candle from breaking down, then this trade would work. But if we don't, then the trade flops probably. Yeah, there it goes. What a bummer. Yeah, what I'm basically doing, since it's already at a loss, is just letting it tag the 1 deviation mark. And if there's a slight bit of luck, we can get bought up off 1 deviation, which you can see it's already happening. But I don't know if it's going to be enough to recover us back into a all-time high move. So I'm pretty close to cutting this trade here. Just sitting waiting for our last support test. Yeah, we do this every single day. So I added another 1,000 shares on that candle up. Still wasn't the best fill, but I kind of liked how that candle came back so aggressive. So now into 2,500 long. Yeah, we're very close to breaking out. There we go. All right, sold 500. Sold quite a bit. All right, only have 1,000 shares left in. BBIG just unhalted. All right. For the most part, all out, only holding 625 shares long on YVR. BBIG, that unhalted, getting sold into already. Yeah, DLPN is trading very well now. Well, once it broke out, and that was actually a really solid hold and break. Yeah. And it's halted. Good job, Hero. Yeah, you should be doing pretty well on that. YVR trade works. So as long as one of the trades work for me, I'm happy. So that's good. I can't say I really have a reason to sell the 600 shares on YVR at this point. There really isn't. I mean, we're at 2 deviations on the upside, sure. I mean, that right there was a strong hold on a pullback. Would love to see some continuation. Yeah, BBIG would have been a fun short, but too late. Can't really do anything with that. Kind of sucks though. I mean, it was a really easy short. Should have been more ready for it. Whatever. So only holding 500 shares on YVR at this point. So just gonna sit on the 500 shares for now until I think that it's fully ready to come down, or I get bored of it and I'm done with the trade. So that trade there is kind of what set my day apart. Now over 1,000 on the day, so that's good. 1,100 or so.